What is up, chooms? Today we got something special. Cyberpunk just dropped update 2.0 and Phantom Liberty, so we're going to get to explore that. So we've got a lot to cover in this video, but let's break it down for the new blood out there. So Cyberpunk was released in 2077, a little bit of a mixed bag. It's definitely a rough bag on early consoles, but playing it on PC, I've been playing it for years. I got hundreds of hours in this game, and I love it. They've completely changed everything about it. It's truly a 2.0, and it really makes me excited for what they can do with the new Unreal Engine. So this was previously developed on their proprietary Red engine, so there is a lot of bugs with it. There is a lot of just weird behavior, but overall this has been a game that I've really enjoyed. It has a A+ story, and the Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty expansion story is supposed to be even better. It's supposed to play into it, gives a new ending for the regular game, and then you get two endings for the Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty. So it's incredible. We're gonna get started now. As you can see, I've just loaded into the game and I can go right away into it. We can click up here. We'll see that update 2.0, it's got kind of like a little bit of a brief of it. We got new vehicle weapons, new vehicle combat. I can shoot from cars. I can do a whole bunch of stuff with cars. They even have mounted weapons and rocket launchers. I can blow them up. And they have new damage models. It's supposed to be like you can take damage if you cover behind a vehicle, it's supposed to protect you, but if you're standing behind a window, obviously you're gonna get shot. We got the new police rework system. We got survival of the fittest. This is gonna be the entire rework of the stat tree. So basically it's completely done. I'm gonna have to do a video on that by itself, and I'm gonna have to do another video on the cyberpunk heart or the cyberware. That's gonna be pretty intense. Now the higher stakes encounters and premier interactions, there's going to be some new missions and gigs that are going to be available without the Phantom Liberty expansion. So everything I said is just Cyberpunk 2.0. You own the game, those are the features that you're going to get. But with Phantom Liberty, we're going to get a new area, we're going to get new weapons, we're going to get new guns, we're going to get new story missions. I've heard anywhere between 10 and 20 hours depending on how you play it. There's a lot of side content too with that. But otherwise, overall, it's a pretty significant update, and the reviews put this pretty high, even higher story. So now to jump into update 2.0, you can just go straight into it. But if you have Phantom Liberty, you kind of want to think about starting a new game maybe, or continuing from your old saves, all of which is possible. And it's just going to depend on you. For me, I have a character that I have like 130 hours on. I've already completed the main story, so I'd like to just take that and continue on with that. And you see I've already kind of got into the story missions here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and we're gonna start a little bit earlier. And I'm gonna start at this one in Kabuki. So this is going to give me a chance to kind of go through some of the update 2.0s, and then it's going to show how Phantom Liberty integrates it with an already saved game. Now there's two other options that you can do here. You can either start a brand new game from scratch, and then I think once you get to the specific part of the story with the Voodoo Boys, I think that's when you start interacting with Songbird, and then you can get into the Phantom Liberty expansion set. Or you can just skip the first 15 levels and start there. There's an option to kind of skip the prologue, so you don't have to go through that story with Jackie again. Level up your character from level 1. You'll start with some attribute points, and you'll be able to get into there through that. Now this is going to be the other way to get in here, where I've already completed the game. I have a high-level character. Now I can get back in. I'll get a call from Songbird and I can just start this mission. But before we get into it, let's look at some of the new systems and mechanics here. So first thing you're going to do when you get back in the game, it's going to give you a new car because you've killed a lot of people, and great, I'll take it. This is actually a pretty tight car, so we'll probably pop this one out here as soon as I get outside. But the first thing we can see here is this new little call menu thing, or the new phone interaction. So we have messages here. we're able to go through our contacts, maybe make a call, send a text message, and it's more integrated with it. It used to be that this was not how it was not this simple to use. So that's gonna be a nice added upgrade. Oh, and then to first get a call from Victor Vector, he's gonna set you up with some new cyberware. Sorry, I'm gonna pull up my car right quick. I want to get that new one. This one was the I just saw it. I passed it again, didn't I? Type 66. Oh, there it is, the Vigilante. Ooh. Yeah, come here. Yeah. Now, so vehicles have gotten a complete rework. So you may have not noticed this before, but these cars actually had an incredible amount of detail. And you can look down here, like this vehicle has suspension. See, it's mounted, it has suspension points. Like that's not just like textured thing. Like those are real. And it's kind of incredible the work that they put into these. The stash is now a little bit more reliable to access here. But, oh, here's the call from Songbird. So this is kind of an interesting interaction.
Songbird, gone for detention.
I'm going to let this continue on, but while they're talking, I'm going to pull up the, I like this. I don't go to Dogtown on a whim. I want this. And this is actually kind of cool. You'll see that next to the weapon, or next to the vehicle, they have weapon systems next to it. So the Shin Coyote's going to have, it looks like, machine guns attached to it. I don't know if there's difference between missiles and machine guns. It looks like they're all the kind of same. But we're gonna get into this javelina. This javelina is tight. This is gonna get to the chance to show you the vehicle weapon system, so we can actually see that they have chain guns mounted to them. Oh, and look at this! Like that's just so cool. Like the suspension is actually suspension. So the engine is supposed to allow for like there to be customized vehicles, and there are mods out that you can go and like have customized vehicles, and it's just essentially all these little components on there that add different things. Now, in order to access our weapon, we're going to have to draw our weapon. This is going to be pressing the Alt button on the keyboard. And we'll see that now they get little laser sights. That's so cool. And I can holster it by pressing F, but I think I have to double tap Alt to open it up. And I can aim a little bit further in. We'll see that from the interior here. It's just a little bit of a zoom button for the aim. And then if I press the middle mouse click, I now have a rear view camera. All right, so let's go. This is beautiful. So you're gonna have to reload. But this is infinite ammo essentially. So you don't have to worry about ammo purchasing any, and it's also weapons for the. So if I hold down. Oh, you can also quick hack from your card. There's a lot of updates here with oh, that's not good. Now we'll see that now that my door is off, I'm actually taking damage to myself, not just the vehicle. There is a lot of updated mechanics in this with respect to like vehicle damage and shooting out tires is a pretty big new feature. And just overall, the vehicles have just been completely overhauled. So we'll get into some of the combat now. I gotta actually switch my inventory. Hopefully I can do this well in combat. I can still, perfect. So now you're gonna just have one of each of the bounce backs or max docks. This is a rework to the grenade system as well. Just pretty much any consumable now is going to essentially be perked by having, you know, one or two, and then it's going to be on a cooldown. So you don't have to have, you have essentially unlimited grenades now. I can only do these two, and now they're going to now they're going to start on essentially a cooldown. I am getting red. Yeah, see, I can't throw that, but I can. Oof. Ah. I don't know how I'm surviving. Essentially, like, at 1 health, barely. And permanently. Yeah, leave this to your mom. Alright, so I got a grenade back, I got a max attack back. Now, a lot of why this is so hard is because of this. All of your character has essentially been reset. Now, this one is a modded game, so I have level 20s on these. I'm not going to reset these, and I have a ton of perk points. So I'm going to piss off some people here by just upgrading everything and getting everything. I've played this game several times. I'm going to play this game again, and I have saves that are lower levels. This one is specifically this. Now, I'm going to actually do whole videos on this, but you'll see that essentially it centers around these core abilities. There'll be some abilities where it's like a mixture of the two. So we have, it looks like LMG shotguns here, and then this one is essentially health. Juggernaut increases damage and movement speed, and then whenever this is going to affect dismemberment with shotguns, LMGs, and heavy machine guns. So it's kind of like a perk that hits for both, which is really cool. I love the way that they've changed this. It's literally completely different than before. So you'll see that all the trees are accessible by just doing a WASD thing here. Now, I have played this on the Steam Deck, and the menus are very Steam Deck friendly. Overall, I love playing this on the Steam Deck. The Steam Deck is incredible. I wish I had an Ally. That thing would probably run it even better, but I have no issues with how well it runs on my Steam Deck, except for the battery life. I mean, I get like 2 hours playing Cyberpunk. But if you just plug it in your charger, you're good. Generally, I wouldn't be playing Cyberpunk on a airplane anyway. This is a lot of points, and I'm still gonna have a ton left over. So if you got a lot, if you modded your account before the game, then I highly recommend just getting everything that you can. Just to explore it, see what this stuff does. I mean, I love it. And you're gonna want to just play through this game multiple times, honestly. So much. And I'm not even like covering any of them. I'm sorry. All this. I'm probably just gonna speed up this video, Dan. All right, now I will tell you this: that just maxing out these stats really doesn't mean a whole lot. Like, there's because a lot of these are like actually skills, like things that you do. So if you don't kind of understand the base levels of like how to get to like the dashing jumps and stuff like this, then you're gonna kind of mess it up. Which I don't care because I'm playing for fun right now, and I'm actually having a lot of fun. So I'm gonna loot all these bodies, and then we're gonna go explore Phantom Liberty. Think that was a lot. There's a couple other update 2.0 things that you'll need to know. First of all, armor is completely removed. There's no longer any kind of armor attached to items, wearing clothes or anything like this. There are some that are upgradable, but overall, most of your stuff is going to stick around your cyberware. So cyberware is another huge, massive change that this is going to get its own thing as well. I just come in here and it's going to give me a whole bunch of stuff, but we have an armor level rating here. We have our cyberware level here. There's a ton of mouse over stuff. So it's going to be a lot to explore. But this is just kind of basic what it's looking like right now. And also item rarity changes. You'll see that now I have a capacity charge. There's also like just general loot that has a higher tier now. The whole entire loot tier system is a change. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna have some fun. Is it? No. Yeah. This is one of the best. So the stash is a little bit more accessible on motorcycles now. I can see that you can get back here and you can open your stash. And this is going to include everything that's in your back at your apartment, essentially. Which I get a few things. I'm gonna try Skippy. I get a lot of stuff. I think that's. I really want to play around with smart rifles. There's a lot of new updates for smart rifles in combination with cyberware. And one of the most interesting things is how much cyberware is incorporated now with everything. So cyberware affects your physical damage, it affects your armor, it affects pretty much everything. So now we'll see that this is a mission that this is a new update. This is amazing. We can now unfollow this job. So we don't have to worry about this. We just track this job. This is our main mission. We can just ignore this one now, because I'm never going to go meet Embers on this one again. I've done all of them. So let's actually track this one. One of the things I could probably show you is the updated police work system, but I'm just going to go ahead and get started on the... Okay, Phantom 2.0 or the Phantom Liberty content. Now, pretty much the entire skill, perkware, perks, and cyberware has changed. So there's going to be a lot of content to explore on this one. So I don't know. I would, if you're gonna play Phantom Liberty, I'd recommend starting from a new game. Definitely. I've done all three, and like, I think probably starting from the level 15 one, bypassing this, is probably the best. Just because then you'll have full access right away to all of Night City. You'll be able to go over to Dogtown. You complete the first few missions in Dogtown, and then you can just kind of go on the regular, you know, murder spree or whatever you want to do, till you get to level 30 or 40, and then you start doing more of the main quest, right? But everybody's going to be different. They're going to want to do different stuff, and honestly, there's multiple playthroughs. Just play it a lot. I just love how beautiful this game looks. Like, how neon noir, right? Now we're down in city center. It's such a great... Whoopsie. Alright, I should look where I'm driving, huh? It's like, what is that thing? Like, that's just literally advertisements? Ah, the future is so bleak. Oof. What is going on out here? Oh, I've seen this before. This is like a protest demonstration. You can see up on the mini map at the top that we kind of have like indications of where police are. This used to be a protest. I guess they're all gone now. So now we'll see some of the reworked combat system. I got a star. They're going to be looking for me now. I'm never going to get this out of here. This is going to fit. That's terrible. I already have one, so I don't need another one. My motorcycle. So now that I start getting away, there's probably going to be more cops. They're going to start... I'll see radio banter down at the bottom here. That's going to be cool. Oh, yeah. And vehicle combat. So if I am in combat and I jump in a car, it's going to automatically have my weapon out. See that I reload here? This is actually going to be a... I have infinite ammo here, right? So I see that the police here, I got a little bit of a lock on. And that's going to make vehicle combat a lot easier with just like this kind of automatic lock on. Ooh, I got a police motorcycle guy. Go, get out of here. Oh, and the gang members are getting in on it. So yeah, there are like dynamic interactions now. This is with update 2.0. There's dynamic interactions between police and gangs. I assume that this is probably going to be more in like this kind of area on the map. It's probably going to be, yeah, kind of down here towards like, forget what this zone is called. Haywood, Pacifica, there's Dogtown area here. Santo Domingo is probably where I'll expect, but not necessarily Westbrook. Watson is going to be kind of, ooh, what's this? Oh, I bet I get to do something there. That's going to be a new area. Huh.
All units in the area. Criminal activity confirmed in Santo Domingo. I repeat, confirmed criminal activity in
It's kind of interesting. Whenever you get close to Dogtown, the police are probably gonna stop chasing you. Might switch over to the whatever Vargas agents that are at Dogtown. But you're just gonna go up to the front here. We're gonna get through. I'm gonna break a little law. Okay, 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 okay. Oh, whoops! I did not mean to do that. Oh, this isn't like a simple timeout thing. This is not good for me. This is not good. I don't want to fight my way out of here. Gonna have to. And I'm out of weapon. Right, so we are unrecording now. Dan, you'll cut this and... Alright, cool. So we're gonna hold out here for a second. I'm gonna catch my wits because this is gonna be wild. Keep the shotgun out of submachine gun ammo. This might be a good idea if we can go over crafting. Well, we can't go over crafting right now. Okay, so... Nice. I will take that. I'm actually really surprised I was able to get out of that. Is there some new uniforms that we're gonna get? So that's gonna be cool. What's left of him? I need to turn off that. Alright. So now let me go get out of this combat zone so that I can go jump back into the combat zone. We're gonna ride in style. Notice that I do not have any stars. The police will not respond in Dogtown. Vargas will essentially be the ones. I've lost all combat stars, so you see that I don't have to worry about that now. And I have to wait for the doors to actually close. Right? How does that work? Okay, I just tapped out. Let's just go drive around Night City while I lose those guys. I've been to that one before. It's not an emergent one. Alright, so let's get back. I get so taken back by the city sometimes. Looks really good. Oopsie daisy. One of the also the new things here is vehicle quick hacking. That's a shitty way to go to work. And your car blew up. It's kind of funny to hear police banter. Also, among the smaller updates is there's new radio stations. So this new Growl FM, I believe Dark Star, and yeah, there's another one. So make sure you check them out. Particularly like this channel, the Growl FM, because it's all community made music. Zoom, 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 zoom. Ouch. Let's see if I can get back here into Dogtown now. Oh. Stop. Oh, God. This is why I'm not allowed to drive cars. Now, if I just walk in and not send in a bunch of, you know, vehicles and bombs, I get let in. Now we're gonna go off this way and boom, it hits. So this is really, this is gonna be our first interaction with Sonia, our songbird. You can see she's kind of taking over the relic here, and probably gonna nuke Johnny for a little bit.
Whatever goes on, it's a stabilize. Nervous system capability. Locked in. Racing heart, cold sweat. It'll pass. What the fuck are you doing? This is your map.
I'd love to play this game in VR. This would be so incredible.
I know about the bombs keeping your head. If I could just solve them now, I would in a heartbeat. You'll feel better any second now.
Separate states. This is just fucking
I'll shoot Johnny. But don't you fret. I'm safe. Here's the plan. This game's not bad.
It's just
All right, I'm just gonna kind of skip this because I've already seen this. I'm sorry.
Once you go,
All right, so this is gonna be unlocking our new relic skill tree. This is gonna give us some super perks, some super perks. But we'll get to explore that later. That's literally absurd. Like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna look over this way. I'm not gonna look in any other direction. Oh, is that somebody? Nah, that probably wasn't somebody. Hey, what's this guy doing there? Oh, I guess he's supposed to be just crouching around in the dark. And then you get here. Oh, really? I have to go back. No. Yeah, we're gonna unload that right quick. That's cool. So no loading screen images. It's cooler when you haven't played this area.
There, past the fence. See it? Small boost. Now it's right here. Try to think it. We can extract guards. Something.
Yeah, I don't know if this was actually the way that you're supposed to do this, but it's just kind of hilarious. Like, that dude was literally standing right there. You didn't hear any of that, right?
We're net at this point. Get in there, and I'll be able to help you. You should be one level lower. Look for the Look for a maintenance room. But anything you find a power source inside.
Yeah, don't forget there's some loot up here. Nothing really great. But an epic Kimura. Okay, yeah.
So you can restore. The only way you can live in this. Next, exactly what we need.
This is actually kind of cool. So apparently this looks like it used to be a car elevator, and it goes into this like huge room for automatically parking cars. Kind of sounds kind of wild, actually.
I'm an NUS intelligence analyst. Trained under the best geeks in the biz. Now you're the army experts. Rest of the stuff that we have done. Regular documented since.
This is wild. So there is actually some loot over here. Just be advised. That's a rough place to get to. So we're gonna kind of continue on here.
Right.
There's a bunch of abandoned cars. Like, this is kind of wild set place, right? Like, if you fall, you die. And that's kind of crazy that this would just be built for like parking for a stadium, but it makes total sense. Like, I love it. Ooh, that's a cool new thing there that I got. What's that? Face mask. Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah. I like it. Cool. I wonder what this thing is. Indicates drop point for smuggled goods. Oh, so you'll probably find some more of those around. What are these guys doing? They've been like modifying cars? I don't think so. Ouch. I've actually never gotten this far. I like that it kind of requires you to scan stuff now. That's kind of cool. Huh. Interesting.
By the way, stop over. All in a faded rocker boy around. Strikes me as time.
The Cyberpunk theme.
Please. Samurai was divorced.
Huh. Really? It's kind of cool that they added the scanning mechanic back in it to make things a little bit more useful. So one of the kind of nice things about having a trackball is solid movement. Oh, of course. And I'm dead. Great. Cool.
By the way, must have gotten old by now. All in a faded rocker boy around. Strikes me as tiring. Grant you that. Let's not lose focus. Interesting approach. Had something else in mind, but you do you.
That's funny. You can actually jump over here with double jump. Didn't need to do that. It's a little ability. And I completely bypassed that I could have gotten up here. Huh. Interesting. For one of the things that I understand about that is there are a lot of multiple paths to. I mean, even in the original game, there were a lot of multiple paths that you could take to get to a certain area. it wasn't as easy as maybe other games to notice where to go all the time. I know that there's several missions where you could just like sneak through it, you could shoot through it, you could, you know, do something to get out of doing it the regular way. But with Phantom Liberty, they've taken it up to like level 10. So each mission is gonna have 2 or 3 ways of doing it. You know, some with highly stealth ways, some that are gonna benefit from just brute force combat. And apparently the decisions, not only what you make in the base game, but what you make in the expansion, really affect how the story plays. And it's not a matter of whether or not the ending is different. It's just that the path that you take to get to those 2 different endings are going to be different also. And it's really exciting that there's just so much variability in play. That was cool. I did not expect that to happen. Got a punk knife. Don't know what that is. Technoside infrared. Could always use some more ammo. I used all my ammo to get in here. This is just so crazy. Such a wide open space underneath that stadium. See, look, like there's a pathway here. I probably could have gone this way. Oh, there's some loot over there.
Anything I find BBS specimens. No shit,
I could probably jump to that. Oh, yeah, made it. Gotta have double jump to get over here for this. What is it? We get, ooh, a nice helmet, reinforced t-shirt, and a baseball bat. I think that's probably going to be the last of the loot out here. But yeah, you always want to make sure you kind of look to the edges, look around. Like, look, I'm missing something down there. Probably nothing worthwhile. Let's see if we can even get back, first of all. Yeah, it looks like there's a whole nother way up over here on this side. And I'm probably going to figure it out now. This is just a regular Ajax. Nothing special. Oh, that was wild. That's cool. All right, back to the story. Bullet holes, blood type A. That's massacre. Well, it ain't dark if it's not cyberpunk, or it's not cyberpunk if it ain't dark. And that was all that was down there. Just enough for me to find that little bit of nothing. That's a really cool animation. Oh, it's just like the Matrix flying around in real space. Nice.
I'll do this. You'll be being documented. Try to stay fair and consistent.
Clean this side up. My gun gone. Waiting for elevators. You can't go out that door. Money, because everybody just leaves money laying around on shelves. Hey, all right, we are welcome to the black market. What we got here? I want to buy something.
Collection. Ain't scared something to go off on its own.
Checked it all. You got all cohesive connections and all that. Chill.
All of these are your peripherals. Not afraid of an overload?
I'm not afraid. No, no, baby. Don't look at you to get cold now, okay?
All right, so there's a bunch of new weapons in here. We're gonna see a lot of the double barrel shotgun iconic. Butcher's cleaver. Ooh, a thermal katana. Leap towards enemies. Oh, that's nice. Burn chance. Cool. So nothing wild here yet, but let's see what else we can find. Drinks, cyberwares, upstairs, clothing. Ooh, there's a couple clothing shops.
Your services.
Just about to snort something. Oh, that's just wardrobe. That could have been bad. Yeah, this is what we want.
Shop Fry.
Personal use of wholesale. Looking to buy yourself an early Christmas present or dig a small army? Whatever your needs.
We can do them.
Personal use.
Say no more.
Oh, just some more basics. Alright. Mattel. So I thought there was supposed to be more of like a black market weapon spot.
It really has. How bad is it for you?
Why'd you ask? Look into me and shoot. Before it's safe.
Mom, I just want things to work out for you. You're fighting for yourself. You're light. Deserve another shot.
I see you. Hold it right.
Chin up. We're in this together.
There is that.
Turns out I will be stingy.
Fuck dog. They can get some hot smokies. Alright. Time to on the roof. For the view. And I'm not being funny. I mean, you'll see where we land, literally.
Alright, 1C9FF. C9, C9, 55, 55, FF, 7A, 1C. Get on the roof, get on the roof. What is that? That's wild. Alright.
Or you act rough and the hardware don't like it.
Pop in. Elevators to the back. FYI, we're about to cross into night city airspace. Well, she's calling police security.
So not only is this update going to give us a ton of expansion content to play with, but this is going to give us a ton of weapons. We didn't get the chance to explore much, but I'm going to get up here on the roof. We're probably going to run through this cutscene and save the president. I like it. It's really interesting at first, like, you don't think there's that much space here, like on the map even. It's a really small area, but it's huge. I mean, it's so expansive. It's really interesting how they were able to open up the space but still keep it super slow.
We made it. Good. The calm before the storm. See that? It's us. Space Force One. We're descending. And for a rough. Oh, fuck.
What's going on?
Hey, what is it? You left it?
God damn it.
Whoa. That's wild. No fucking problem. CDPR presents Phantom Liberty. They've also kind of fixed some of the interactions, so like jumping up on stuff and like climbing on things and are supposed to be a little bit more fluid. Like we saw jumping on the ladders, much closer interactions.
Okay. I'm back.
Songbird.
Let it think.
Holy shit, Songbird. Fuck, mate. Fuck.
Yeah, I know. It's all with the camera. Like our documents. Plus. I made sure to get Myers to the station before I jumped. Lots of the record feed. Safer.
Missile Songbird? It shot you clean out of the sky.
Fucking way.
I had no idea the answer was that close to him.
Who the fuck is determined?
You need somebody. Like Myers, get
Yeah.
the little president.
Yeah.
Take a flight out. I'll be
There's no time, but like there's no time to complete or anything. But I just do feel like I'm under pressure. It's kind of crazy. I really like how they've done this. Like, and there's probably a ton of paths that we could have taken through this. We could have taken a more silent approach. We could have. What? No way. Oh gosh. Make sure you're not afraid of heights. Oh my god. Okay, that's not that bad. Got some epic moves.
Ready, steady. Enemy backup's on the way.
Oh, I don't know what I was about to do there, but that's not the way to go. Whoa, that's a lot of enemies.
Get inside quick. Fuel tank's insulated. It won't explode. See anything?
Whole lot of wrecked aircraft.
Anyone alive?
Nobody jumping out to greet me.
Shit. Oh, it's you.
Deep breaths. Nothing so shit. Be scared.
Keep moving back. You'll see a safer. I'll pop the release on the door.
Oh, fuck's sake. If I do, you'll calm down?
That depends. Who you are.
Yes, Myers. You're looking at the solution to your current problems. Name's V.
Corny as it sounds. My favorite letter of the alphabet just now. Apologies. I had to be sure it was really you.
Right. Let's still tomorrow.
Fucking hell.
Damn it! They just won't let out!
Oh yeah, by the way, this is on very hard, so if you're if you're expecting it to be this hard playing on another difficulty, don't. If you have a level 50 character with like all the perks, even though I don't know how to use any of them yet, I really want that one. Oh, I am out of ammo. For that gun. Probably got some SMGs back. But I will go with a smart SMG. All right. That was awesome. So I can kind of break this into this right now. Crafting has now kind of changed. So now you only need the tier of components of the weapon that you're using. So tier 5 is going to be these orange ones, and then like tier 4, you only need purple stuff. Tier 3, you only need blue stuff. So it's going to change a little bit about how upgrades and how the crafting generally works. I don't think we need to craft ammo anymore. Oh, we can't craft ammo. So we can craft more ammo later. But the other thing is, this is going to make it really important to actually dismantle things, because the only way that you're going to generally get these components is by actually disassembling these items. So you'll see that I get plus can't do that one. The purples are going to give me plus purple components. The blues are going to give me plus blue components. So I haven't had too much experience with this system, but I do really like it so far. It seems to be that just everything is now going to be either a certain level, and it's going to kind of grow up. We can upgrade these into higher levels with more components, and then also along with these, I think the tier 5s, I know the cyberware has a specific like upgrade path for each one. Visit an upgrade, visit a reproduct upgrade.
How's the search? Now listen, head for the vacant building on.
Those are Chris. Got it. Give me some credit.
It's the best place to lay notes. No heat signatures. It's empty. So inside. Now get moving.
Not the way that I came. Okay, yeah, I'll go the other way. That sounds good. Oh, I have to return to Myers.
Got Sandra on comms. She's fine. Found Mrs. Seacrest nearby too. A crazy luck, both of you.
People dead. All of them. Because of me.
Nine for sure. So they tell me. Who looks alive?
Easy.
Such nice seamless like cut scenes into combat. You know, that was kind of interesting. That whole entire scene like never jumped away from gameplay for the cutscene. It was definitely like in your face, your HUD's still up, like you're still interacting with it, which is just great. I love it.
Plans of spreading his anti-prop lies as we speak. I'm sure of it. Her people will have an even harder time crossing the border. I can't trust a soul. I have a subdermal tracker. It needs to go ASAP. It's near an artery that's best not linked. I'll need your help.
All right.
Gonna hurt like a motherfucker. This.
They say pain's a deal between body and mind. You can break it. Throw the pain away. Bury it. Whole lot of bullshit. But we're out of options. Carve away.
Close your eyes. Think of some acid. Always helps.
It's a long list. Finish it quick. Cover it up.
That was close.
Pete, I'm here.
Right on time.
We need to get to the top. Kurt's house got sent. We need to move.
Delta time. Let's go.
Nice solo.
Elevator user instructs.
All ready. Sorry, my magic sneak in. What do we need power? There's a maintenance shop with a fuse box nearby. Follow the stuff.
Just needs to line stuck on. My team.
Oh, the fuse box was in here. Huh. There's another path around. Interesting. Choo 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 choo.
It's fine.
All right, so this is where we're gonna leave it off. I could just continue to play this game for hours, honestly, and if you weren't playing it for hours, then. But make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to check back for more content. We're gonna kind of go over all that stuff for the new cyberware, for the new things, for the new weapons. But this is a pretty good introduction to the whole story and kind of the new gameplay elements that are going to be at play here. There's definitely going to be like multiple paths where you can kind of just go around and do stuff differently but the same way. And it's just a beautiful game. I love it. And seamless cutscene right back into gameplay.
Get where your position.
Beautiful, just absolutely beautiful. I wish more games took this kind of
Someone else. If you jack in, I can adjust it. Send the draws to you.
All right, that's it. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe and check back for more content.